So here we are in the primary gymnastics room. So here, students from nursery to year 2 have gymnastics as part of their weekly PE lessons.
Okay.
We also host numerous ECAs in this classroom as well for gymnastics and other things. So it's definitely nice to have a gymnastics facility close by for our primary students as well.
That's great.
And here we are in early years, if you can't already tell.
So cute.
Where everything is early years sized. These classrooms are full of fun, lots of hands-on exploration. The children start the day in what we call whole class learning time, where they'll have a circle time. They might introduce the day. What activities do they have going on? And then they have what is called child-led learning time. So in our early years, we definitely have a play-based curriculum. The children can go and explore the different resources that we have in their classroom, as well as the breakout space outside, which is what we'll see in just a minute. So there's all kinds of activities and games for the children to play with. And then there'll be learning objectives kind of hidden behind. So the kids might see a painting table, but the teacher might be coming over to work on how they're holding their paintbrush, or what happens when you mix yellow and red. What color do you make?
Interesting. So fun.
Yes. So early years is definitely an area where the children are super happy to come to school every day.
Because it's so fun.
Because it's great fun.
Just to come for play.
Absolutely.
And I love that every section's like a kitchens, muddy sections, nature, natural color, play-based, objective books.
Absolutely. And even in our breakout section, you'll see that they have different sections set up. So early years is definitely a fun way to start. Next year, we're actually expanding. We'll be opening up a pre-nursery class.
From 2 years old.
From 2 years old. So from August, Bangkok Prep will start from 2.
So the
This
room will be
classroom,
here?
yes. Well, the pre-nursery will actually be in the building next door.
Oh, okay.
So we'll be doing some refurbishments and expansion over there. And then we'll be opening up that one classroom in August. What's nice about early years is it's kind of a school within a school because the facilities are kind of enclosed. They have access to the restrooms, the kitchen, the play spaces, the outdoor playgrounds. So they don't have to go over to interact with the big kids too much. They do get to leave to go to do music. As well as PE and Thai lessons. Sometimes come to them, sometimes they go. So they do get to use the facilities, but a lot of it
into here
is located within here. So here we are at primary. What you'll find in all of the primary classrooms is that we have a huge breakout space for all the kids in those year groups to access. On one floor, we have 2 year groups. So on this particular floor, this is year 1 on the far end and year 2 behind me here. We have 5 year 1 classrooms and 5 year 2 classrooms. The breakout space in the middle is shared between year 1 and year 2. What you'll find in the breakout space is lots of age-appropriate games and activities. This area happens to be the Oxford Reading Tree or books.
So they don't even need to go library. They just come here.
So this is part of their daily reading that they need to read every night. So for Bangkok Prep, the homework that we offer or that we have is reading. So every night the students will need to read a book and they'll have a reading diary where they write down a sentence or 2 about the book that they've read. So they have different levels depending on where the kids are phonetically so that they can access their level. Also in the breakout space is areas to play. In year 1, it's really important that you don't go from a completely play-based environment and reception and then sit in a classroom all day. So what you find is that there is provision time to come play in the breakout space, whether it be playing with the blocks or the dress-up corner or the art corner or wherever it is that the kids want to go. They do have time built into their week to come out and just play and be 5-year-olds.
Transitions.
Absolutely. It's really important that the kids have good transitions between different different stages, and those are done quite gradually.
Right.
So transition at Bankok Prep is really important as well. And at the end of term 3 or during term 3, there'll be a transition day. So everybody moves up a grade. So reception will come to year 1, year 1 goes to year 2, year 2 goes to year 3, and they get to see what their day is going to be like next year.
That's really good
So
idea
it helps
too.
kids.
Yeah, they can imagine themselves and they can get prepared.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the breakout space is a really nice resource. It also, the teachers might be able to do your science experiments or your art projects outside where you have a little bit more room. And if you've got a class that's starting to get a little bit bored, you can also get them up and out of their seats and they can move around a bit as well.
Nice. So class is about 22 students.
Right.
About around 20.
So in early years, the classroom sizes are a little bit smaller. So usually around 10 to 15 students would be a typical class size.
10 to 15.
And then for reception, the class size is around 18 to 20. For year 1 to year 6, 22 is kind of considered a full class.
So cute classroom.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, year 1, year 2. A lot?
Oh, yes.
Oh, year 2?
Oh, 100% yes. Okay, so here we are in the primary library. In the primary library, we have all kinds of books for the kids to read. I think there are 18,000 books.
So many.
So many
Even
books.
the breakout room has so many books already.
In addition, absolutely. So on the green shelves, you will find our non-fiction books, and the black bookshelves will have the fiction books. Over here in the tubs, for easier access for our youngest readers, you'll have books kind of categorized by popularity. So Julia Donaldson or your Disney characters or Dr. Seuss books, so that the kids can flip through them a little bit easier in nursery and reception before they can read the spines. This section over here is for Key Stage 1, so year 1 and year 2 has your picture books. And then the section over here is our chapter books for Key Stage 2, so year 3, 4, 5, and 6. So the kids can come in and pick a book every week that they'd like to borrow. And parents also have access to the library as well. So parents can borrow books from here. No need to buy new, part of our sustainability focus, so that you're borrowing books and then you have access to so many more.
So many books. And also they have different sections here, like carpet.
Absolutely.
So they teach the children how to enjoy reading the books.
Sure. And part of the library is also a lesson. So it's not just coming to borrow a book. There's a lesson attached to it. In early years, they might be learning what is an author, what is an illustrator. In year 1 and year 2, they'll be learning a little bit about how to do research. So how do you ask a good question? And then can you share the answer to your question that you found with your classmates? In year 5 and 6, they take research to another level, and then they also teach things like how not to how to paraphrase, how not to plagiarize, what is fake news, how to find a good source of information to help them get ready for that transition to secondary and also the real world. One of the coolest features about Bankok Prep or advantages is that our Japanese students have access to first language Japanese classes. So once you join year 1, you can study Japanese twice a week. But once you get into year 2 through year 6, you get to study Japanese up to 4 times a week. So it helps our Japanese students stay close to their first language, as well as work on their English skills throughout the day.
So they won't lose their ability of the Japanese.
Absolutely.
And they use the textbook, the original education book in Japan. Yeah, so in Japan they use this textbook.
And you probably know more about this than I do.
You know, all the books and the dictionaries are also really, really good one. That I've also used one of those, and the books as well, too, selections.
So they also have access to Japanese books in both libraries. So there are Japanese fiction and non-fiction books available to the students, as well as regular lessons to keep up their language skills as well.